guys, welcome back to our channel.
Aloha.
So today we wanted to come to you and tell you about bloating.
Yes.
So we get bloated sometimes. We hate it. It's awful.
You need to just not talk. I'm just kidding. Our first tip may be the most obvious, but it's to stay hydrated. Your body is composed of mostly water. So without water, you can't really function properly, and you definitely cannot digest food or break down the nutrients that you consume. Therefore, you'll get bloated. So we recommend, yes, just like that. We recommend to drink plenty of water. Normally they say for every pound you weigh, you should be drinking an ounce. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you should be drinking about 100 ounces per day. And that's no exaggeration, like that's facts. Also, with electrolytes, you definitely want to be taking in some electrolytes because they will help you absorb the hydration that you consume. So ways that we like to get in electrolytes, you love drinking coconut water. Danielle loves coconut water, packed with electrolytes.
Yeah, drinking regular water is so hard for me. So I almost have to trick myself into drinking water. If you're the same way, try maybe adding lemon to your water.
Yes.
Yeah, coconut water, anything that you can kind of infuse your water with.
Yeah, so that way you get electrolytes and you're also able to hold in that hydration. Lastly, that we're talking about hydration, this is to all you coffee drinkers like me. For every cup of coffee that you consume, you gotta counteract that with a cup of water because caffeine is actually a diuretic. It takes the hydration out of you. So you may be thinking that you're drinking enough water, but you're also drinking enough coffee, so you're essentially dehydrated and you don't even know it.
Facts.
Moving on, next tip.
Next tip is probiotics. So I swear by probiotics.
Thank God you showed me probiotics.
Yeah, I was having really bad gut bacteria for a long time, and it was everything that I ate was causing bloating. So I was just irritated in general. I needed to heal my gut. So I went to Whole Foods. I asked one of the people that does like their holistic pharmacy basically about different strands and stuff. She basically gave me a generalized one that had 500 strands that kind of covers everything. So the best way to take a probiotic is on an empty stomach, so it kind of lines your stomach lining of the positive bacteria. So there's bad bacteria and good bacteria, and you need to sometimes replenish your body with that good bacteria, and it can aid in digestion when everything's kind of functioning properly and more optimally. It'll really keep you from bloating, and you wake up in the morning with a lot more of a flat stomach, I've noticed.
It's so true. Like I wasn't taking a probiotic. I kind of go back and forth with supplements, and Danielle reminded me about probiotics. I always knew how good they were for you, but she reminded me like, girl, you need to get back on a probiotic. And not only did it help my bloating, but it also cleared my skin a lot. I wasn't inflamed just because the probiotic was building that good bacteria that I needed to digest and absorb my nutrients. Our next tip, we're gonna talk about de-bloating supplements. So natural supplements like teas that are gonna really help you take that water out. There's a lot of teas that have like dandelion root in them, which is a natural tea in a protein shake a cup. So things like dandelion root have a natural diuretic to them, and eating foods that are natural diuretics like asparagus, that's gonna help you draw out any excess water that you may have in your body that's causing water retention. Especially for women, we retain water. It's just, you know, in our DNA. Some other de-bloating supplements, there is a B vitamin called niacin, which it's pretty crazy. It's a photo here. Yeah. So what it does, it actually increases your blood circulation. So you will get flushed and you're gonna feel tingly. It's like a natural sensation, so it's not bad for you. It's literally a B vitamin. But that blood circulation, increasing that flow is gonna help you de-bloat because it's gonna add, more blood circulation to your stomach to help your body digest the food. And it also is really good for cholesterol levels. It helps with weight loss. It's just an overall really good natural B vitamin. It's called niacin. We will put it right here, but I take it sometimes before I work out. I made Danielle take it. We'll put a clip in here when she was working out at the gym and she was freaking out because it was one of the first times that she took it.
I was on fire, but it feels so good and you feel so detoxified afterwards.
Yeah,
so it's definitely worth a try.
I highly suggest, especially with bloating. It helps me so much. Even if like I accidentally overeat and I take that, I'm like, okay, good, the food's like going down better. Black licorice is also really good for de-bloating, and you can also get like, I think Whole Foods sells like those natural like black licorice chewable things that people take.
I've got like black licorice infused tea.
Yeah, or they have those tablets that you chew on. Tums. It's kind of like a natural Tums, black licorice.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Next tip that we're coming to you is food logging and food layering. So just being conscious of your food intake. This is also pretty obvious, but some of you may not realize that you have food allergies. I didn't realize in high school that I was lactose intolerant. I was having a whole bunch of digestive issues. I went to the doctor because I was having a lot of intestinal issues, and I found out I was lactose intolerant. So what they had me do is a food journal. And basically you log your food, and then you log how you feel afterwards, and then you kind of log your like bathroom visits. So making sure you're having natural, normal things.
It's TMI, but it's your body.
It's just really important to be in tune with it. So for example, I found out that dairy wasn't good for me, so I cut it out of my diet. Also, more recently, I found that like I don't digest oatmeal too well, but I know Angelica loves oatmeal.
Everyone's different. Yeah.
So really stay away from those foods that give you that irritable sensation.
With me, kale, forget it. Like, if it's not cooked kale or kale chips, I cannot eat raw kale. Like it has to be, I don't know, like broken down because the enzymes or whatever is in that kale just throws my body off. Like I bloat for like an hour or two after that.
And for me also cabbage.
Oh, cabbage? Yeah. So bad. Kale and cabbage is like the worst combo in a salad. And you're eating a salad thinking that it's like, oh, I'm gonna feel so good. And then you're like, you feel so heavy. You're like, should have had something else.
Yeah, so just be very cautious. Another thing that can really make you bloat really fast is if you eat a cooked meal and then you eat fruit afterwards, especially something very watery like
melons?
Water. Yep.
Yeah.
Because food layering is important because if you want to eat whatever is going to digest first.
Right.
Otherwise, it gets trapped behind that layer of food that is cooked or a little bit more dense, and it causes kind of a backup.
Especially if it's like a high protein meal, because proteins are they take a lot longer for your body to break down.
Yeah.
So if you're having simple carbs and simple, fruits, then they're gonna break down faster, and your body's gonna try to break those down faster, and then it's gonna interrupt the process of the protein breaking down, and then guess what happens? What was it?
But also your body doesn't absorb it as efficiently, and you're making your body work a lot harder, which is also going to deplete your energy.
Yeah.
So you just are working less efficiently. So basically, just make sure that you're being conscious. If you are having bloating as a constant problem, really look into it, start a journal, and see how that works for you.
Got you.
We got you. Our last tip today is our de-bloating shot that we are going to make for you.
So we're in kitchen
AK.
Danielle's gonna be making this turmeric, ginger, lemon, cayenne shot. I'm really excited to burn my throat. No, I'm just kidding.
This is your de-bloating shot of the day. So your ingredients that you need are lemons, ginger, turmeric, and cayenne.
Yes.
So basically, if you have a juicer, you get your juicer out. I'm basically just cutting everything into a little bit of smaller pieces here. That way it's easier for it to be juiced. Pops out. Okay, and then you have, so it's gonna come out as juice. Don't want to put too much cayenne, otherwise it's gonna be real spicy, so be careful with the cayenne.
Yes. Okay, then you're gonna mix that around and chug, chug, chug.
Shot, 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 shot.
De-bloat, de-bloat. And it's not an official shot without some shot glasses, so fill it up.
Pour it up. And then what you also can do is you can also, pro tip, fill up ice cubes, an ice cube tray with your cayenne, lemon, ginger, and then you can make ice cubes with it. So you can infuse it in your teas, you can infuse it in your stir fries. If you're, you just need an ice cube.
De-bloat on deck.
De-bloat on deck.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
I freaking love ginger.
Next level.
Well, that's our de-bloat shots. You gotta try it out.
Totally.
It's good. You the best. Thanks, girl. Cheers. That is all we got going for you in this video. We hope this video helps you out, and we hope we solve your bloating problems, because we go through it. Her and I, we're always like talking about how we feel bloated, and then we, figure out solutions. So that's how we came up with these solutions, because we actually do them.
We do. I hope you try them. I hope they work for you, and just really get to know your body. You honestly know your body better than anyone else, so just use us as a guide and take what you need from it. We post twice a week.
Yes, so
like and subscribe,
comment, give us feedback. We really want some video suggestions. As you know, our channel is new, so we want to know what you want to see from us, you know?
Yeah.
So comment, feedback, and
you'll see us in the next one. Bye.
peace.